What's good, B-Sounds? It's your boy, Kick and Raid. We are going to start a series called the Bodyweight Toolbox. And in it, we're going to cover every way that you can make progress, make gains without adding weight. I might put them up every Wednesday. I might go mad and put them up back to back. I'm not sure what my life will allow. But when it's done, we'll have one playlist with at least an introduction to every tool in your Getting Jacked Without Weights toolbox. We're going to start with the absolute basics, and every video after that will build on those fundamentals and add a tool to your toolbox in the order that I would suggest adding them to your regime. So if you're pretty new to working out and you want to know where to start and what matters, maybe you've come to the right place. If you are more advanced, you're definitely going to find those later videos useful, but I still think there'll be something in these earlier videos that you may not have considered, or it's been such a long time since you considered that you'll find something useful and applicable in them too. That is my hope. Let's get started with the absolute basic. Number one, what always comes first?
Form!
It's form. Form first. And I don't mean in some injury prevention kind of way. That's going to be different for every exercise. I'm talking globally. Things you can apply to every exercise. Think of an exercise. Any exercise.
Push up!
No, a squat. Good. What is a squat? It's a lower body movement. So, don't move your upper body. Button that shit down. I'm talking tight core, chest up, stick your hands on your head. For real. If you aren't doing this yet, you'll be surprised how much more difficult it is. It's easy not to think about when you're squatting with your arms moving around freely, but they are going to swing in rhythm with your reps. And that's going to give you momentum. Now, not tons, but we're only dealing with body weight, so every gram counts. Hands on the head, stay tight, chest up so you aren't swinging your torso for momentum either. That squat's now going to be as hard as a basic bodyweight squat can be. Apply the same thing to your lunges, good mornings, any basic lower body movement where balance is not a limiting factor. I know you wanted me to talk about the push-ups. We'll talk about the push-up. For the push-up, so let's think about it. What is it supposed to be working? Chest and triceps mainly. So button everything else down. Nothing else should be moving. If you're flexing at the waist, then you aren't taking the full weight of your body, so you aren't getting the full benefit of every rep. Let's make sure we are. I'm personally not training for the act of being able to do a ton of reps. If I can get a better workout in less time, I want that. It means I have more time for other things that I care about, like other reps. Feet together on your push-up is also going to give you a smaller base of support. Anytime you can give yourself a smaller base of support, that's going to be more difficult. We want that. Improving your form is going to give you more gains per rep. Imagine you got a job at McGaines making 12 gains per rep. Would you like a pay rise to 15 gains a rep? Just makes sense. And that full body tension will help you get more benefit for each rep, I promise. You may be able to do less strict pull-ups than kipping pull-ups, for example, but the tension is concentrated in the muscles that we're actually trying to work. And the fact that the rest of your body stays a solid unit means you aren't leaking energy anywhere else. So you can direct all that force in the direction you want it to go. That's good. Another devastatingly important thing on the form front is range of motion. Strength is range specific. So if you're not training the full range of motion, you aren't getting strong in the full range of motion. That is the reason so many people have problems reaching the very top of a pull-up or breaking straight arms on a pull-up, even if they can do a bunch of half reps in between those points. It's because they started on half reps, they progressed on half reps, and now they're a tank in that range of motion, but still a beginner in the range that they didn't train. That is a pain in the ass to go back and fix. But if you train full range from word go, you're going to develop full range strength and really build the foundation on which everything else sits atop. If you imagine it like a wall and the bottom level of bricks is your range of motion, if you're missing that, you can't build anything on it. Now, you might not care too much now, but one day you're going to do a skill or something else advanced and find that foundation missing. And then you'll have to start from scratch, and that's gonna suck. So let's not. The last thing I will briefly mention here, that we'll talk about more in later videos, is the oft ignored range of tension. That means maintaining tension, staying under control for the whole range of motion. What you want to avoid doing is dropping yourself to the bottom of a rep, catching yourself, and then just performing the concentric phase. You are stronger on the eccentric phase than the concentric phase, which is why you can lower yourself under control even when you don't have it in you to get another positive rep. There's more games to be mined there than you might realize, but we'll get up to that in upcoming videos. For now, just be thinking full body tension, full range of motion, full range of tension. I'm really hoping to build a great resource for people of any ability looking to improve their bodyweight training. I hope you found this useful. It's basic stuff, but we have to cover it so that we can build upon it. It's that base layer of the wall. Shout me if you have any questions. Do all the things if you found this useful. And as always, my friends, get them gains. Be well.